Okay, so good day, grade 9 students. So, as I promised, I will be giving you a pre-recorded discussion about this certain topic, which is a preparation of desserts, focusing on factors to consider in plating and presentation, as well as the storing of cold and hot desserts. Okay, so yeah, let's skip this part since we already done with the discussion. Focus na lang tayo sa main sessions natin, okay? So, desserts are usually served right after lunch or dinner, but Filipinos are known for not adhering to the standard meal times. Yes, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Instead, they have what they call merienda in the morning and in the mid-afternoon. So, merienda is a light meal or snack that can either be savory or sweet. Filipinos are lenient when it comes to the time of particular food can be eaten. Thus, a merienda can be anything. So it can be noodles, rice porridge, banana fritters, pancakes, burgers, and special desserts. Okay? So apart from that also, arts of dessert in plating when desserts should be turn heads in the dining room. Garnishing and plating desserts shouldn't be an afterthought. It should be an integral part of how you build your recipe. So last time I showed you a video on how or sample technique on how you plate a simple dessert, okay, and can turn into an elegant one. Let's just review some guidelines. First one is make garnishes edible. Everything on the dessert plate should be edible and delicious. Okay, take note of that. Then the next one, keep it clean and simple. Don't overcrowd the plate. If your dessert is beautiful, it shouldn't need a lot of garnishes. Okay, and keep the rim of the plate clear so the servers aren't touching the food when they place the desserts in front of the customer. Next, the third one is make garnishes relate to the dessert on the plate. As I told you, the only time you should garnish with fresh mint is if you're serving mint ice cream. Okay, example lang yan. Then don't put it on there just because you think the dessert needs color. If you have a brown dessert, like for example, like apples and puff pastry, then make sure all of those elements are executed well. Next, layer flavors and textures in your desserts. So textures is very important in dessert. Textures and flavors hit the palate at the different times. So maybe ask yourself, how can you make this better? Okay, then if the answer is a little lemon zest to add into your dessert, then that's good. So all the components of the dessert on the dessert or on the plate should build on the dessert, making it better. Okay, and the last is try different plate. Okay, so various sizes and shapes are available. The right plate can add, I repeat, the right plate can add or enhance the theme really well. So just a few tips again. So we have the plate, of course. There are many factors and techniques to consider in food plating that really affect the overall appearance of a dessert. Not just dessert, but all of the food. Okay, so applying one of the tips may enhance presentation. The plate, when plating desserts, the choice of plate is critical to the final presentation. Remember, the plate is the frame of your presentation, okay? So there are many sizes, shapes, and colors available. So choosing the right size of the plate is important because food should not be crowded on the plate. We also have color. Color also is very important since you should always consider that always try to have a variety of colors on your plate. So for example, a green color is representing for fresh and cool and can be soothing. For the red color food naman, it is passion and excitement. For black, it is sophisticated and elegant. And for blue color, it is a natural appetite suppressant since it make food look unappetizing. Okay. Next, very important is texture, as what I told you earlier. So texture, it is critical to food presentation as well as enjoyment. So Contrasting hard and soft texture, smooth and coarse adds visual interest. Okay? And take a look of the plate and ask yourself also to what will enhance your customers' enjoyment to the food. Okay, then keep it clean. Yeah, the next one. Keep things clean. Yeah, and then the last is garnish to impress, which is garnishes and decorations can enhance your plate presentation. So choose garnishes that are appropriate to the ingredients. For example, using chocolate curls for a chocolate cake. Okay, so that's it. Just keep in mind, never decorate a plate with something inedible. Ensure the garnish complements and enhance your dish. Then choose garnishes that are in a correct size. They should be easy to eat. Okay. Then so this is just a review for storing cold and hot desserts as well. It also apply with the other food also, not just dessert. First one is dessert containing uncooked eggs. Okay, it should be handled with extreme care as raw egg is a medium in which dangerous bacteria such as salmonella can thrive. This means you need to be really careful when foods like chocolate mousse and uncooked cheesecakes that contain egg whites for aeration. And so any desserts, next is any dessert that is not required for immediate consumption. Then milk and cream also is very crucial because milk and cream are used in desserts. They must not be left to stand at room temperature for any length of time. They should be kept in the refrigerator until the last possible moment to prevent the risk of food poisoning. Okay, then many desserts have a limited storage life, so please take care of them also to avoid any food contamination. So let's just review the sanitary practices when storing desserts. Handle the food properly to prevent spoilage and contamination. Wash utensils and equipment thoroughly. That's very important. Keep away from food when you are ill. Store foods and ingredients properly. Then safeguard the food during distribution and services. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, meron pa pala. Last one is the storage techniques. This is just very simple. Of course, refrigeration, chilling, freezing, those are some storing techniques. Okay? For desserts, specifically for desserts. So, review ko lang natin ulit ang quiz 1 pointers. The first is importance of eating desserts. Classifications, ingredients, dessert sauces, factors also. And the last one is storing cold and hot desserts. So on Wednesday will be our quiz. So please do study about the pointers that I gave you, okay? Para makabawi tayo for this term. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much and see you on Wednesday.